Hi.
Cleaners broke our picture.
Oh. He wants to know what the camera is. What is this? That's not a toy, buddy. That's not a toy. There's not a toy. There's not a toy. Yeah.
Let us meet.
Oh, right. We have a meeting. What are you? You're gonna film me.
Am I?
He's filming me doing a video. All right. Okay. Thank you for the introduction. My name is Alexander Ford. I run a company here in Calgary, Alberta called Measurable Genius. I've run a technology business my whole life. I started my entrepreneurial career when I was 12, hiding behind a Gmail address, building websites for companies that didn't know how old I was. What I realized, not necessarily as I was developing my business, but looking back, I went on a journey to discover how behavior and technology were related to one another. All of these business owners were essentially trying to solve the same problem. How do I modify human behavior in order to achieve the results that I want in life? In reality, we change tools and we change measurements and we change systems in order to change how people behave. However, the number one thing that we really want to help our clients with is to have an appreciation for, an understanding of, and the ability to mold and adapt the behaviors of all of those key players and implement systems and technologies that are going to enable them to make those behavioral changes. With any technology company, you're kind of betting on a horse and a rider. It's critically important when you're selecting any technology that that technology has a reputable and available support team. For a lot of business owners, there's an expectation present that you should buy something once and it should work forever. My existence as an IT service provider is never going to go away. And it's never going to go away because there's always things breaking. And they don't break because they were faulty. They break because the ecosystem around changes. And so as a business owner, it's your accountability to essentially apply resources, whether you hire them or do it yourself, to make sure that your business is adapting along with that. But another way to approach an IT service provider or a digital partner is to consider them an ongoing evergreen component of your business that's necessary to keep pace with the adaptation of the market and the technology around it.
I have a question about.
Sure.
I was looking at his YouTube videos,
Yep.
and it seems odd to me that most of them have like 0 to 10 views, but then some of them have literally 22,000 views.
Uh-huh.
Does he buy views?
Sure does.
It did seem that way to me.
Because it is fucking weird.
It is weird.
And totally out of integrity. And no likes and no comments. How do you get 33,000 views with no likes and no comments?
Yeah, especially the likes one. Like,
You don't. Oh my god, you're the cutest. Are we just meeting in here? Is that a tasty chair? Is it tasty? Because CRA audits based on their perception of your planning versus reverse planning. So if they ever see anything like they suspect you doing reverse tax planning, like you made a mistake, you didn't think it through, and then you try to resubmit your source deductions or something, they'll be like, no, that's called retroactive tax planning.
Right.
But if you can show, we did a resolution, it's shown in our minute book, then it's not reverse tax planning.
okay.
And as long as you kind of manage those loopholes, this is not legal advice. Talk to your lawyer.
I think it's important to get the right person in that position.
You want to run like a full-on hiring process? Like a 9-week hiring process?
I think that Greg would like somebody in there sooner than that, but
Where those two things are at odds, right?
Yeah.
Sooner and process-driven are generally in conflict.
so if we don't do that, then what are our options?
Hire and be okay with getting rid of them in 5 weeks and replacing them till the right. I mean, the idea of there being a right person is basically a joke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I mean, if you're running a 600-person business, you're cycling 50 of them every quarter.
yeah.
Like, so I wouldn't get too attached to finding the right person. We can maximize our probability of a congruent person,
Yeah.
right? But that congruent person may still fucking hate you.
Well, maybe we just send her the process. You can look at it and then we can.
I think you've seen it. We've sent you the hiring process before, haven't we? No.
Okay.
So,
Let's send to the hiring process. You can look at the document. How can we create value for you or serve you in a way that we haven't really done? Do you need like a day every 90 days where you can get out of this office and put a plan together? And so what we're trying to do is find out like, how can we be more direct in providing you with specific plans that we're expecting you to be accountable to? Because I feel like it would bring a lot of context to our monthly meetings
okay.
if we had a 90-day plan
Because we can refer back
to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's run a 90-day planning session.
Okay, so let's try a 1-day, 90-day planning session.
And we need to get you up and out of the day-to-day
Yes.
in order to have any context.
Yeah, and that's, both Greg and I need to do that.
And so
Yeah.
90 day will
Yeah.
give you the overview you need in order to get the confidence and the certainty in the decisions you need, right?
Yeah.
Quarter.
Because the thing is, we don't do anything in our company that is outside of our 90-day plan. Right? Like,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of shit I want to do in my business.
Yeah.
But like, once we've set our 90-day goals,
Yeah.
if it's not inside those goals,
You just
it
don't.
doesn't happen. We do not do it.
But it's okay because you allow yourself to not have to focus on it because you know it'll be brought up
Yeah.
in the next
It's like,
months.
that's it. That's all we're doing. But I think the most important thing is, it's like, well, what's your objective for 2.5 years from now?
Yeah.
Right? Where do you want your cash flow to be? Where do you want your revenues to be? How many employees are you going to have under command? Like, right? So, and how do we get there? What do we do to reverse engineer that? 3 to 5 years is only 20 quarters.
So the vet said he can either plateau, he'll gain another 10 pounds and plateau.
Yeah.
He'll be about 30, 35, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Or he may double in size.
You might double?
50 to 70.
Might double? You might double. He's like, everybody's chat.
It's challenge week.
How's my video hair, Fabiola? Is it a lot better now?
Do you sneak out in the middle of the day and get a haircut?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I can do the fuck I want. I listen to my intuition and follow its whispered guidance. Signs of that coming true is that I was like so overwhelmed by fucking Nima's website. I just like decided to write down every single challenge that I perceive that I'm facing, and I ended up with 3 pages of things that hopefully you guys can help me with. And then I realized that I'm not delegating things very well because I feel bad about delegating, which is probably not good. This company is only going to grow to the degree that I grow effectively. I mean, not to invalidate anyone else, but like, I'm the limiting factor, generally speaking. There's a few things that I need help with that I'm not effective in managing on my own. And the first is that my compulsion and my safe space is to do work. Oftentimes I'm asked for information or I'm asked for help, and then I bottleneck them simply by not responding quickly. And I bottleneck them by not handing the ball to the person that could be doing it. To the degree that you guys can help me find evidence to support that things are taken care of without me needing to be involved in them, I feel that I'm going to be able to go to the market and sell a product that's separate from myself. For some reason, I just have an association in my head that the only way to create value is to do labor, and I know that my role in this company is the opposite of that, but I'm finding it tremendously difficult to let go of that.
My affirmation is practice makes perfect, and signs that coming true are I spent more time on my Illustrator project last night and got over my hurdle with faces by adding hair.
Oh, faces!
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so good. You look like an Archer character.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of effort,
How
but
many hours did that take you?
I want a drag version of myself.
6.
No, never mind.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Daily Genius number 59. I personally apologize because today's episode, which you'll be seeing tomorrow, so technically yesterday's episode, it went up late because I was dealing with Facebook and copyright claims. If you know what a manic choke is, I'm going to put the text on the screen so you know how to spell that. If you know what that is, then please tell me, because it prevented our video from going up today, and I'd like to, have some knowledge of what that is. So Again, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, if you want to. I'm not gonna pay you to do it, but if you wanted to do it and you did it, that would be fantastic. Please help us out. And we'll see you tomorrow for Daily Genius number 60. Hit the big 6-0. That's great. Also, Christine's setting up computers. You're doing it, Christine. You're doing it. You're the boss.
I'm the boss of this computer.
Damn right. Thanks for watching, guys.